What is up, my good friends? It's your old Power Closet Gamer back again for some more Age of Engineering. Do not panic yourselves. We're not going to do an episode on bees, but I wanted to show you that I've moved all my stuff across into the mining world. The sun is out, as it always is in the mining world. But what I wanted to show you, anyway, is that I have some Imperial bees going. Yes, that is right. Look at these guys, pristine stock as well. Nice. So I've sort of set up some conduits and stuff and some filters and things. It's not going too badly actually. It's not too hard. It's not too difficult. I've sort of set these filters up so that only my purebreds will come in here. Everything else just gets recirculated. It seems to be working out okay. I'm not an expert on bees. Bees do my head in quite a lot. I end up kind of rage quitting from the computer quite often when it comes to bees, but I will persevere with bees because we need them. Let's go and let's talk about what we're going to do today. So the word of the day, my friends, today is, well, there's two words of the day actually. Word one is titanium. Titanium comes from bauxite in this pack. So what I've done, I've been processing all of my bauxite and I've put it in this sag mill and it's been going through there. That now needs to come down and go into this industrial electrolyzer here. Why is this ruby stuff? Oh, it's because it needs 12, doesn't it? That should work. You gonna work? Good. Right. Okay. So if we look at bauxite, let's have a look. Recipe, not recipe. Uses. Uses. So in the industrial electrolyzer, gives us one very small pile of titanium dust, which isn't worth a shit. But you can use it to turn it into one titanium dust. That's 24 bauxites for one titanium dust. Holy shit. And if you put that in a blast furnace, then you'll get titanium ingots, which is pretty good. Actually, yeah. So 4 piles, small piles for 1 titanium ingot, yeah. So it's 24 to 1, which is crazy. So we need to get the blast furnace set up. In order to make the blast furnace, we need these cupronickel heating blocks. And in order for us to make those, we need this rolling machine as well, which it's a Tech Reborn machine, okay? Not too bad, Tech Reborn. I hear it's like a precursor for IC2. But I'm not quite sure about that. So I've already decided where I'm going to set this thing up. So let's have a look at the old rolling machine first of all, shall we? So rolling machine is some pistons, compressors, machine block, blah blah blah. Let's see if we've got half of the stuff, not even half of the stuff. So we need 4 pistons. So let's grab 4 of these guys. I love this, it's so good. And then what about these compressors? So basic machine casings, 2 of these guys. And then 2 of these. Nice. And then how do you say rolling machine? Nice. Right, okay. Now for the cupronickel coils, we're going to need some copper and some nickel. So let's grab some copper and some nickel. And it's just 8 of each of these. So I'm just going to grab what I need for now. And then we'll see how we get on later on with these. So 8 of those as well. 1 more. Nice, chuck those back. Now, if we go downstairs, I think this machine, it says tier low, okay, 64 maximum input. Now this guy here, this LV transformer, outputs 32, so that should be okay. I'm not quite sure. Yeah, that's fine, it's getting power. That's pretty good. Now let's put these, let's go like this and then chuck those in there, like that. And we need 2, so let's go like that, and then let's go like that. That should give us the coils that we need, I think. Yes, and we need 4 for our machine, so we're going to need to wait another couple of seconds for the last one to go. And I think the blast furnace, if we look at the old blast furnace, I think that's 128 EU. But again, I've seen things where these machines can take more power. I mean our industrial electrolyzer can take a lot more power apparently than what I'm giving it at the moment. So I'm not quite sure about these machines. They're a bit elusive. Oh god, what are we missing? We're missing advanced circuits, right? Well, we've got those. So let's go into here and see about making some advanced circuits, shall we? Using our is that my advanced circuits? Yeah. Let's grab 2 of those. Nice. Now, in addition to that, we're going to need advanced machine block. So maybe I can make a couple of these guys. 1, 2 of those. And then these guys, yes, nice. And then some electric furnaces, some iron furnaces, gonna need two of those. Why am I getting achievement gets for like completely early Minecraft stuff? I mean, really? I've not made an iron furnace before, or a normal furnace. Right, so two of these electric furnaces and then we should be good to go. There we go, blast furnace, right. Right, okay, now we are really cooking with gas, I think, because we've got our blast furnace, and that is a big step. Right, now, where should we set this up? Because it's a 3x3 multi-block behind it, and I might want to put more than one blast furnace on this multi-block. So I'm thinking, if we set it up like one away from the wall, then I can have another one there, and then there's the multi-block, and then there's another one there, and then one on the other side. So if we do that, and then we go like this, then that will show us that we've got a nice clear space all around this. Now I've got this MV transformer up here, and it's currently chucking out 128 EU per tick. So if I run this along here now, then we shouldn't have any problems. It should blow up. Not going to blow up. Not going to blow up. That's good. Things not blowing up are good, but it is night time outside, so we need to grab a quick sleep and then come back and we can make the rest of the things that we need. Right, okay, so in order to make this multi-block, we're going to need some reinforced machine casings, these guys, and we're going to need 34 of them. So I am going to automate the recipe, I think, for these, and it uses just electronic circuits. Is this one? Standard machine kit, reinforced one, this one. Steel plates and advanced control circuits. Advanced normal circuits, actually. Christ. This is pretty expensive, actually. Have we got any of the stuff that we need? We need 2 more electronic circuits, so let's make another 2 of those. And then we can teach this guy the recipe for these. So let's grab 2 more of these. Do that. And then if we go, we type in. There we go. And now that should enable us to make those. Right, good. Okay, now let's cancel that and let's go into this one. Let's put this into a recipe, reinforced machine casing, this guy, like that. Nice. Now, if we bung that into our molecular assembler over here. So the advanced machine block from Tech Reborn uses these advanced alloys, which are a little bit different. They use a slightly different recipe. They use refined iron, actually, which is a bit of a pain in the arse. But luckily, we've got all the recipes set up. So I've just made 2. I've loaded this pattern into the doodah there. I'm going to quickly make one here in our alloy smelter. There we go, like that. Actually, I'm going to make 2 like that. And I'm going to turn one into a plate. But first of all, I'm going to go grab one more of those, and then I'm going to go and create a new crafting pattern that basically says, if I give you one of these, you give me one of those, like that. Code that pattern there, and then we can put this one in the Ender IO smelter there. We can put this one in the assembler like that. Then we just need to teach it how to make it into plates, which we can do in a compressor, I believe. So let's grab one of these that I made earlier, and then let's make a new pattern for this. So one of these guys gives me one of these guys. Now if I come over to our compressor, I can put that in there like that, and then we should be good to go in order to make 34 of these guys. Are we good to go? I think we're good to go. Let's go. And we should be able to watch these guys getting made. Yes! Now we can go downstairs and we can watch our machines sort of whizzing around doing stuff. So this is making our plates. Nice. We might have to wait for some stuff to get empowered actually. If though we haven't got enough advanced electronic circuits. How are we doing? 20 so far? Let's go and see what the hold up is, shall we? So it's crafting these plates. So it's waiting on plates. That's pretty good. Stored 1, crafting 5. Let's go back upstairs. Let's see. 24, 28, 34. Nice. Perfect. Right. Now let's go back up here and let's get this thing on the road, shall we? So this is not the most useful hologram because it doesn't actually tell you what it is and where to put stuff. But I think I know anyway. There's like a space in the middle. In fact, let me just turn this off because it's really... There we go, right, that's better. Actually see what I'm doing now. So you just want to leave a space in the middle all the way to the top. And it's 4 high. I said it was 5 high earlier, I don't know what I was talking about. So that should be us good to go once we get these last 3 on there. Sorted. Right, now, multi-block complete. Perfect. Right, okay, let's go and talk to our ME system because we should have some titanium in here now. We've got some small piles of titanium dust there. Nice. Now, let's see if we can make some titanium. Power's gone. Fantastic. Jesus Christ. So let's go and get a sleep. Right, I'm back from my sleep and we have some titanium, which is fantastic. Now, titanium is used for a number of things, and don't worry that it's not the pink one because it uses your dictionary. So in the compressor you can turn it into these titanium plates, which are used for many things, for advanced rocketry, and I think for mechanism as well. It's used in the part that triggers age 12. Aha! So it uses stainless steel and osmium. I've got osmium. What's this? Stainless steel plates? Stainless steel ingots. How do I make stainless steel ingots? In an alloy smelter? Chrome, zirconium, and steel. I can make steel, I can make chrome. What's zirconium now? Zirconium, where do you come from? Powdered zirconium. What's this? Zirconium. How do I make powdered zirconium? Where do I get that from? Crusher? Zirconium ore? Grinder? Not quite sure how I get zirconium. Let me know. Let me know if you know how to get zirconium. But it's not to age 12 anyway, so I don't really need to worry about that. In fact, if I read the guide, it'll probably tell me. Right, now, next order of business is to look at some more higher powered RF generation. So let's talk about some solar panels, shall we? Let's look at the Tech Reborn manual, if I can find the bloody thing. Now, where is it? I need a bookshelf. That's what I need. Okay, so let's talk about the solar array tier 3, shall we? So the energy that this guy can kick out is 15 kRF, which is it's over double what we're doing with our generators at the moment, and it's passive as well, which does it all the time with no extra infrastructure around it, so it's pretty good. So the tier 3 version of this is not too bad. Some stabilised ender pearls, and then a couple of tier 2s, which a little bit expensive with the empowered diamantine crystal blocks, not bad, but we can automate all of this, I think. The only thing that actually worries me a little bit is the amount of solar cells that we need. So we're going to need 50. So we're going to need 49 of the solar cells themselves, and then 1 in the middle here, and then actually no, that's like 50, 55, I think. And then if we look at the octadic capacitors, these are going to get really expensive. I think it works out to around 400 of these guys. 392 just for the solar cells that we need for the 49 blocks. So what I've done is I've set my machine over here to be making us basic capacitors, and it's doing it at a phenomenal rate, which is pretty good. So it works out that we're going to need 6 stacks of these capacitors. So that's going to take a little while to do that. And I think are we running at a loss in terms of EU? Yeah, we're pretty good. I think we're okay. We're going to run out of the buffer, and it'll go a little bit slower, but it'll be alright because we're overclocked as well. So I'll make up all of the bits that I need for the tier 3 solars, and then I'll be back in a sec once I've got all the stuff. Okay, my friends, we are back. I've got quite a lot of capacitors on me. Shit ton of capacitors, that's right. But our molecular assembler did a good job. It ran out of power halfway through. I had to muck about trying to get it to start producing power from our nuclear generators because they went a bit screwy. But anyway, I've been loading all of the recipes up that I need to get loaded up for these guys. So where are you, Mr. Solar Cells? Let's bung all of these in our inventory, and we should be able to say, make me 49 of these guys. What's this? Void crystal. Actually, I haven't taught it how to turn void crystal blocks into void crystals. So let's quickly do this. Void crystal block. You make in a normal pattern one of those. Like that. that should work now. So I changed it from void crystal, individual void crystals to void crystal blocks, simply because I made a couple of the solar panels whilst I was knocking up the controller, and it took about 5 years for it to actually craft all of the void crystals. It took bloody ages because it was like doing one at a time. So if we can do a block, then that would be much better, be much faster. So right now, maybe we can say 49 now. Oh, I'm missing some capacitors, and I'm missing some coal as well. Right, so I need another run of capacitors. Do a repeat run, full stack. And I just need to teach it how to make coal from. Well, I'm trapped in the wall. Shit. I need to teach it how to make coal from blocks of coal, don't I? So let's go. Let's say coal. Let's grab some coal from there, and let's cancel that down, and let's say that like that. Teaches you that, then you should be good to go with that at least. Yes, you're good to go. And right, let's whiz over to the nuclear facility, see how this is doing. Right, it's good, it's done. Perfect. Let's grab those from in there. Let's chuck the rest of these capacitors in there, and now we should be able to say to this, make me 49 of these. Good to go. Right. Now we should hear this start to kick in. Yes. How's it doing? It's cooking up lots of alloys over there. Nice, 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 nice. So that's going to take a few minutes to process. I'll be back once I've got my 49 solar cells. Okay, crafting complete. Thank God for that. That took absolutely ages. Let's grab those and let's head off, shall we? Right, let's go over to the mining world and let's get this thing set up because I have sat at this computer for way too long today. Jesus Christ. Okay, so maybe over here. Actually, I've got some. What's this doing here? Nice. Let's get rid of a bit of this and let's maybe put this guy on top of here, like that. And then hopefully the old assembler should do the rest for us. Yes. Multi-block assembly complete. Jesus Christ, look at the size of this thing. Holy shit. It's massive. Absolutely massive. Right, now, in order to get power... Why is this not? In order to get power from this thing... That's from our quarry, wasn't it? Yes. Let's cover that up before I fall down that hole. Right, in order to get power from this thing, what I'm going to use is a power cell, just to transfer it across dimensions. And these are from RF Tools. They're pretty good. You can link them interdimensionally. One of the things that that it says in the manual actually is that you can put inputs on each one of these sides. So at the moment the transfer is 5000 RF per side, which is pretty good. So if we use every single side of this, that will enable us to transfer our 15,000 RF per tick from this guy across dimensions, and we should be good to go if we do that. So what we need to do is to give this a link like that, and it will say link ID 3. Now when we come back over to our house, we should be able to put that next to where our power input is. So let's run home. So we should be able to go down to our factory down here, and maybe we can put this... where should we put this? Where's power in? So power in is coming around this side. So maybe if we need to get lots of conduit onto here. Maybe if we put it like here, like there, and then we say all sides send energy, and then we use our link card in there. It should start getting the power. Yes, nice. And then coming out of there and then into here, we should start seeing a hell of a ton of RF. Right, let's just get rid of this just for the moment. I'll put that on there. Yeah, look at this. This is fantastic. Look at that. There's 14,000 so far. Maybe if we take another one from underneath, that will also be good. Let's get rid of this block. Let's whiz underground. Whiz underground? Nice. We can't really go anywhere underneath, but there is another side here that we could use. Maybe like that. Nice. 18,000 RF in there. Shit. That's a lot of RF coming in. And it's draining. That means it's getting its full energy out. Fantastic. Oh, that means we don't have to run this anymore. This can just stay off now for emergency situations only. Fantastic. And we can run our void miners. No problem. Right, okay, good. So, lots of progress, I think. That's really fantastic to have that power coming in. Let's just see what it is with no output whatsoever. Let's just disable all these and see what it is. Yeah, about 15k. Fantastic. Right, okay, my friends, so some good progress, I think. We've got our solar arrays sorted out, producing us a healthy amount of RF. And we've also got some titanium production sorted out. I need to automate that as well. I need to get the bauxite being sort of swooshed over there by our AE2 system. I'm going to go and probably marvel at my solar arrays. So I hope you've enjoyed this episode. If you have, please leave a like and a comment, and I will see you guys next time.